BTS War of the Hormone. Now, why isn't it hormones? I don't know. I've always wondered that. Hi, everyone. We are
LaChiMoLaLa.
And we are back with another throwback music video review. This one for BTS War of the Hormone. Now, why isn't it hormones? I don't know. I've always wondered that, honestly. I feel like that is a translation error that stuck. But as we're slowly making our way through the catalog from the very, very beginning, we have reached this slightly problematic video.
Yeah, so, well, how should I say that this video was perceived to be very misogynistic. So, which, you know, unfortunate, but they write their own music. They were young at the time. Not that that's any excuse. Now, they were made aware of that. People complained about it. If you saw like a recent interview with Juju Chang, with the whole like UN that, and RM said that, you know, now when they write music, they got into really hot water in the past, and he's referring to War of Hormone and Boy in Love, and they were perceived in a negative light, and they didn't want that, clearly. And so now they send all their lyrics over to a professor who studies women's studies to see if like the lyrics are okay.
Every band makes mistakes. The question is, what do you do after you realize you've made them? And they have literally done as much as they could to course correct. So you got to give them props for that. Like, we all mess up, but they took ownership of it and they changed how they did things.
Yeah.
That being said, we're still going to watch this video because we're watching every single BTS video. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
So we'll probably have a lot more to say afterwards, but we just wanted to give you guys a little preface up front. We know that it's a little dicey, but, you know, we're doing the whole catalog, and catalogs include sometimes little mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's dive into this.
Yes, let's do it. Seriously, though, wouldn't you have called it hormones? Hormones?
Yeah, of course. We don't have one hormone. We have hormones.
Oh, crotch grabbing already. Just saying.
Oh, man.
Is Jimin wearing suspenders? Look at him.
Yes.
This is so different from their other ones, this like black and white motif.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that too.
It really looks like they filmed it on like a studio.
Yeah. It's like they filmed it at Warner Brothers Studio.
Right? Oh, JK.
I know.
It's interesting how only the red is in color.
Yeah.
It's giving me real Schindler's List vibes.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? So this is the line where they got busted.
Women are the best gift.
Yeah.
I think this one's worse.
Yeah.
I can see how 15-year-old boys think this is a compliment.
Yeah.
But it's not. He can't keep his hands off your neck.
They can't. Look at Suga.
Look at him. Suga in a beret. That's unusual.
Yeah. And JK always being strong as usual.
Right? Yeah, it's very focused on the physical.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Is that Jin?
Yes,
Oh
that
my
is Jin. That's totally different.
God. I'm not used to him wearing like a bunch of like rings and stuff.
Yeah.
I honestly barely recognize Jin. This is very interesting styling for him.
Yeah. I like restyling though.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we're a man. Hilarious. He definitely seemed like a bunch of hoodlums. This song does have such a good hook, though.
It does. I think this part of the video, it's like too dark, like in terms of lighting.
Yeah. I mean, the backlighting is overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's like we don't want to see their silhouettes. Oh, V gets the girl. This seems real.
Yeah. Like Jimin always falling down.
Always.
Always.
There's not even a chair there.
I know. Why? Okay.
So let's just start with the music. Leaving the lyrics aside, it's a really good hook.
You and I are just vibing. Like, is this why we do this together? Like,
This
oh my
is why.
gosh. Yeah.
It has a great hook. It has a great backbeat. I love that it's a little aggressive, but not too much. It's assertive, but not too in your face. We're leaving the lyrics aside. We're leaving them aside. And it's really catchy. Like, this song always makes me want to dance. I didn't know what it was about for a long time, and I loved it for a long time because I was like, it's fun. You can dance around your kitchen in this. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, music wise, I love it. Lyric wise,
Not so much.
not so much.
Yeah. I 100% agree with you. Like, I was gonna say the same thing. Like, just stripping down like the lyrics, which obviously, it's not the best, but just like their instrumental, the beat of it, very, very good. Like, I enjoyed it. The first time I heard it, I was like, oh, this is like really cool. Like, I like it, like it's really
so
catchy, like you name it, it's like, all right, I'm down with this. And then the moment like I read the lyrics, I'm like, whoa, I am not down for this, so but again, it's a part of who they are as an artist at the time. Like, they were still growing, still brand new, so
I mean, we're not excusing anything, but they're in their naughty schoolboy phase, and they literally grew up listening to gangster rap and wanting to be gangster rappers.
yeah.
I'm not saying that excuses anything. It doesn't. You should, no matter who your musical inspirations are, you should always aspire to be better than them. I mean, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So right now the lyrics feel honestly a little like derivative, like stuff they've heard other people sing that they think they should be singing.
Yeah. Not I mean, like they released the song out of like the best intentions, I'm sure. Like, oh, this is really catchy, really fun. Everyone will love this.
Danceable, yeah.
Yeah. But not the case. So, but at least they learned from their mistake. As we mentioned before, and that's the most important part. So that's the song. Clothing wise, fashion, I thought it was great on all of them. Even Jin with the rings, it's like,
even though I was surprised, I wasn't hating on it. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. And like even with Suga and the beret, actually,
Right.
I like Suga with any kind of hat. Actually, he looks good in any kind of hat. Like what does he look awful in? Nothing. So
you're like, Suga in a hat. That's what I want. That's what I like. I thought my bias looked the best. B, I really love him, and like I love his hair at that time, the leather jacket. And he's got that lollipop. It's like ridiculous. It's like, how can you do everything and still be hot? You can.
Yeah. He was full of swag in that one for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Jimin, not so like I'm not so like his hair was a little bit weird. It looked like
he just trying to give him like a ska punk vibe, but it wasn't really working. His hair was really weird. I honestly, of all the hair, he had the worst hair.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like in the early years they did Jimin a little dirty. Like I feel like they didn't know what his style was, so they just kept trying different things, and he really doesn't have great style until we move on to the next era, to the youth era. Maybe he finally put his foot down and said, I want to wear this. And now he's amazing.
Yeah. That is an understatement. Yes.
So clothing, yes. Oh, and let's talk about how we were going to say it was all like black and white. It had this very like you're moving through different areas of the country. That's why I said it felt like a studio lot. It was like a bunch of different styles of houses and buildings smashed together. I love the part where they were all riding bikes. I thought that was really cool. I definitely don't think any of their other music videos look like this.
No, it looked, no, not at all. And we both could attest to saying that it looked like it got filmed on a studio lot because we used to work at a studio lot called Warner Brothers. I'm sure you've heard of it. Yes. And yes, it's very reminiscent of all of the houses and stuff like that. There, even the pillars.
I was going to say the pillars with like the dome building, that's like the government building, right? And then you turn the corner and you're suddenly in suburbia. I was like, this feels like a studio lot.
Yeah. So
and then suburbia stopped and then there was like nothing there. So it very much felt like a construct, but not a real place.
Yeah. And they went into like a gym afterwards.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, all right. So, but yeah, minus the lyrics, like I thought it was a very catchy song. Like like I said, like first initial listen, like honestly, I thought this was a super fun song. Like
me too.
Very upbeat, very fun. Something like I was getting into BTS and I was like, oh, like this is, I could see why people like BTS so much. And then and then I looked up the lyrics and then the history of it, and I'm like, oh, ouch. But you know what? They're good now, so which is great. And but yeah, any last thoughts?
Just that I'm excited for what's next.
Yeah, so next we're gonna go back to Danger, and it's a remix with a very famous Vietnamese singer, and their first collaboration actually. So
cool.
Yeah, so it's a different type of music video. I don't think many people have heard of it. So it's Danger featuring Ton, and it's a remix. So different.
I love it. I personally love BTS remixes. I'm 95% of the time I'm like, yes, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, me too. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching our video. We hope that you like it. So if you do, please like, share, and subscribe. And we are LaChiMoLaLa. And we will see you next Friday for Danger the Remix.
Ooh. Saucy.
안녕.